And here's how the numbers stand right now in Ohio. There's still 3 confirmed coronavirus cases. University Hospitals confirms all 3 were sent to the ER at UH Cleveland after being seen by their primary care doctors. 6 UH caregivers in close contact with those patients are doing in-home isolation, and test results are pending. Across the state, 15 people are now under investigation and 14 have tested negative for coronavirus. And those confirmed coronavirus cases now have 17 students under self-quarantine around our community.
All but one, News 5 has confirmed, attended the American-Israeli Public Affairs Committee conference in Washington, D.C. earlier this month. News 5's Kevin Berry followed this all day. And Kevin, some of these students were around hundreds of other students before starting their self-quarantine.
Frank, it's all because the students, their families, and the schools only found out about the coronavirus cases in Cuyahoga County when the rest of us did. It was Monday afternoon after nearly a full day of school. Each of the 6 schools that have students self-quarantining have a few hundred students. Some of the schools confirmed. Some students who are now staying home were in class Monday, potentially around other classmates. We've learned 4 students at Hawken School, 5 students at Laurel School, 4 students at University School, 1 student at Lawrence School, 2 students at Shaker Heights High School are all now staying home after going to the American-Israeli Policy Action Conference, or AIPAC, at the start of the month. One of Cuyahoga County's 3 confirmed cases of COVID-19 also went to that conference and shared buses with at least some of those students. An additional student at Beechwood High School is also self-quarantining after going to an out-of-state conference, and 2 students from Solon were exposed to one of the people who tested positive and are now also in quarantine. Now, the students will stay home for 14 days, while some schools tell us they'll increase their cleaning protocols and others change how lunch lines work to limit exposure to food. The county health department tells me they'll have new information about how many people are quarantined later this week. Yesterday, they told us only 6 people were staying home, but we've learned today that more than double that amount are already staying out of public until they know for sure that they are not sick. I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.